16 of the 30-day yoga challenge. Today's practice is a deep stretch. It's going to be on the ground. We're going to need 2 blankets and 2 blocks. I'm sitting on 2 blankets currently, so maybe finding your props and coming to a comfortable seat. Find the sit bones underneath. Draw the shoulders up towards the ears. Big exhale as you draw the shoulders down. Out the mouth. One more. Letting go of the day, letting go of the week. And starting to become present in the body, present in the breath, present in this moment. Our mantra of our practice is going to be I surrender. So deep breath in and then exhale, surrendering. Eyes soft or closed. Find the breath moving in and out through the nose. Bringing your full field awareness to the breath moving in and out. Great. Now we're going to weave a little bit of motion in with our breath. As you exhale, draw the chin to the chest. Start to stretch through the back of the neck. And as the inhale rises, the chin rises, the throat opens. Draw the shoulders back. Start to feel into your body, moving with your breath. Drawing the head back to neutral, finding the head stacked on top of the spine. Draw the shoulders up towards your ears and again down the back, finding the alignment through the spine. We're going to extend our left leg out to the left. Flexing through the left foot, keeping that right heel in, maybe draw it in a little closer. And walking that left leg, maybe using your hand to kind of open up a little bit more. Take your left hand down the left leg, and take your right hand to your rib cage, kind of open here, and we're going to hold and just feel it into this space. Maybe you can walk your hand a little further. Maybe you're up higher. It's okay. Feel into your body. If it's available, take the right arm over the right ear. So you're getting a nice side body stretch to this right side of your body. You're reaching towards the left toes. as you breathe into a posture, if you can deepen into the posture, as you're breathing, you find that you can deepen, you can find just a little more space. You can come a little closer to those left toes. You can walk the left hand down closer to the foot. Deepen into your posture. One more breath here. Using your right arm if it's across, using it to draw you back, up. Nice. Taking it to the other side. So we're going to draw the left leg in and the right leg out. So adjusting, maybe walk that right leg out. Open. Right hand comes down that right leg. Left hand to the rib cage. And you can stay here. You can just stay here the entire time, especially if you already feel the stretch happening in the body. And maybe you, as you're breathing into the posture, you deepen, you find more space. So just finding your edge in your body, connecting to that breath. And maybe take that left arm over the left ear. Right hand walks down. Keep lifting through the left side body. One more breath. Use that left arm to lift you back up. Now we're going to take this left leg, keep the right leg where it is, extend the left leg out, and maybe use your hands to kind of walk the legs further apart, wide-legged seated. Feet are flexed. Lengthen through the spine, get a little bit taller. Draw the shoulders back. And you're going to come onto tented fingers here and just start to walk forward. Kind of come to where you start to feel the stretch happening. It might not be very far. We're going to hold and breathe 7 breaths. Keeping a flat back. One more breath. Deepen. Walk the fingers out more. Fold a little bit deeper. And again, hold at that edge. You can put your hands flat. Look in between the hands. Draw the belly button towards the spine. Feeling into the spaces that you're stretching into. Deepening into your body here. Inhaling, lengthen space. And exhaling out tension and tightness. Our mantra of our practice today is I surrender. I can surrender. Surrendering into the moment, into the body, into the breath. There is no other place to be but now. But here. Maybe as you breathe, you can find just a little more space. breath. Start to walk the hands back slowly. Kind of ragdoll it up. Stack bones on top of bones, vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Draw the shoulder up, so draw your shoulders up and down the back. And then we're gonna walk the legs in. Kind of shake the knees out a little bit. Bring that right foot so that it's flat on the mat, left leg extended, left foot flexed, ground through the left leg. Zip up the core, hug your right knee. We're gonna take a twist here, twisting behind the right, taking a twist to the right, looking over the right shoulder, and you can either hug your right knee with your left arm, totally acceptable. If you want to deepen, you're going to take your left arm so that the left elbow comes to the outside edge of the right thigh. One more breath. Start to untwist. Take your right arm so that the eye of the right elbow kind of cradles the right knee and the right hand is reaching for that right shin, right calf. Left hand, we're going to grab the right foot. And we're kind of cradling this right leg. We're going to rock it out like a baby. You could stay here or deepen. You can take the left eye of the elbow, draw the right foot into that crease. And this might not be available, so just do what feels right. Do what works for you. Surrender to that. Draw that right leg a little bit closer. Maybe try to kiss your little toes. No? Draw that foot towards them. All right, find stillness. We're gonna release with that left hand or left arm. Reach, take your peace fingers in your right hand, reach for the inside of the right leg, and imagine that you're drawing a bow back with your right elbow. So drawing that right leg back, and then you're gonna exhale. You're gonna use the sound effect as you send that right leg out. Notice the side-to-side difference. I'll do the other side. Ground through the left foot, zip up the core, and you're gonna take that twist. You can either take the right arm around the left leg, left hand behind, flex through that right foot, or you can take the right elbow to the outside edge of the left thigh. One more breath. Untwisting. Take that left eye of the elbow around the left knee, left hand to the shin or calf, right hand grabs the bottom of the left foot. Maybe you stay there and rock, or maybe you find more of the bind. Rocking out that left leg, that left hip. One more breath. Find stillness. Release that right hand or right elbow. Draw the left arm to the inside, grab the left big toes. Bend into the left knee, draw the left leg back like you're loading a bow and arrow, and then shoot that arrow. Nice. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Exhale. Forward fold. Your hands can rest on your shins. They can come towards your ankles. Maybe you can find the edges of your feet. Soften through the face. Surrendering into the posture. How are you breathing? We're going to start to roll up. Inhale. Stack bones on top of bones. Draw the shoulders up towards your ears and down the back. Making our way to tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Strengthen through your arms and we'll breathe. Inhale, sway. Exhale, round. Just kind of waking up the spine. Flowing with the breath. Find a flat back, and we're gonna step the right foot back behind. So stepping the right leg back, pressing out the right heel, strengthen through your arms. We're gonna move into a lizard pose, hence one of the reasons why we have a blanket here. We're gonna pick up our right leg, bring a bend into our right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, lengthen it back. Exhale, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot to the outside edge of the right hand. All right, so hands are in line with that right foot. You're gonna slide your left knee back so you're not right on the top of the knee. And you're getting a stretch through the left hip. Now, if your blocks are handy, you can come up higher onto a block. You can grab 2 blocks and come up higher. That kind of gives you some release. If you want to release through the wrist, because this is going to be more of a hold, you can turn your blocks up high and you can come down on your forearms here. So that way you're releasing through the wrist. There's no pressure in the wrists. You can kind of interlace the hands, find steeple mudra, because we're going to hold this for at least 2 minutes. So breathing in, smiling. At first, it's not a big deal. And you're like, this isn't a big deal. But about a minute in, your body will start to get a little bit squirmy. The mind will start to race and it'll want to fight or flight. Just notice what comes up. Find your breath, keep breathing. How can you surrender into the posture? about 1 minute, or 1 more minute to go. Five more breaths. Last breath. Coming back to the palms of the hands, drawing that right leg back. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, draw a little circle with the hips, kind of releasing. Reverse your circle. We're going to find stillness and we're going to take it to the other side. So we're going to step our left foot back. Strengthen and stretch through the calf, lengthening the left leg. Zipping up the core, breathing. Drawing energy through the hands. Pick up the left leg, draw a bend into the left knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, lengthen it back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time left foot comes to the outside edge of the left hand. Slide the right knee back so you're not on the top of the knee. Release the top of the right foot down. And then finding your blocks, kind of take a moment to adjust. Maybe you come down onto the forearms, onto the blocks. Staying kind of high. Finding the breath. Finding the posture. Starting to surrender. Surrendering into the body, surrendering into the breath. Surrender. I am beginning to learn to live between effort and surrender. I do my best and I hope for what I want, but I do not resist the direction of the wind. Through surrender, I can transform a seemingly painful experience into a positive and fruitful endeavor. When fear gets the best of me, I surrender to love. When I release my resistance to love's presence, I am able to receive what I need, what's trying to come into my life for my most highest good when I surrender. Five more breaths. Finding the hands back on the mat, and a heel to the left foot to the left, and then draw the left knee back. Little circles with the hips. reverse. Find stillness. We're gonna come into frog pose. You might need these blocks. The reason you might want to take your blankets and put one on each side. So I'm gonna fold my blankets like that. So I have 2 blankets. My knee goes on one, my knee and shin on one, my knee and shin on the other. My feet, I want you to look at my feet, not these blocks. So the inside of my feet are flat down, my big toes are down, and the outside edge of my foot is up. Okay? So you're gonna start to lower down, and you might want blocks here. So you're gonna come onto your forearms, but to bring the earth up, you can come onto blocks, especially if this is new to you. If it feels fine, for me it feels fine, because my hips are really open, I'm gonna draw my forearms down to the ground. And that's gonna make my knees kind of slide out, hence why there's blankets underneath the knees, adding a little support. You're gonna feel this in your hips, looking in between your forearms, and breathing. And if this becomes too much, please come back into a child's pose and rest and breathe. Again, know that this is your practice and you're here to honor your body, your breath, and where you are in both of those things this evening. Surrendering. How can you surrender? How can you surrender into the posture? How can you surrender into your breath? Five more breaths here. Walking one hand, then the other hand underneath the shoulders, gonna walk your knees in and then draw your big toes towards each other, coming back into child's pose. So releasing, take the hands out in front of you, resting down. From child's pose, we're going to start to inhale, roll back to a tabletop posture. Walk the knees underneath the hips, move the blankets and blocks off to the side of the mat. And we're going to make our way into our final relaxation posture this evening. It's going to be crocodile pose. We're going to end on our bellies. So we're going to walk the arms out, walk the legs back, lower down, take your feet out wide, big toes down, little toes up. Make a little forearm pillow. And then when you're ready, rest your forehead down. Grounding, surrendering into the earth that is beneath you. Take a moment to soften the body, soften the breath. And most importantly, soften your mind. surrender. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.